Hey folks, Quillian here, and welcome back to some more of our trial Let's Play of Farming Simulator 17. When we last left things off, I think we were getting ready for some sheepy farming or something like that. It is the second day of spring. We are running on 3-day seasons using the seasons mod, so it's mid-spring over here. There's quite a bit of rain going on today, which I think we're going to be okay because today, to set up for our sheepiness, and let's go ahead and bring the speed up to maybe a times 15 here. We're going to get some grass for our sheep, and I think that's perfectly fine to cut and process in the rain. Although, if you were to run a lawnmower in the rain, you do get a lot of sort of like caking and stuff, which isn't great in real life, but I don't know, I think it's okay over here. You know, like all the grass just becomes all matted together and cakes up, something like that. So, we went and grabbed some water. Was it like middle of the night or something last time? I don't quite remember. We're going to back it up here. There's an unload command here. I don't know. That's not quite what we're looking for, though. I think there's going to be a specific different message. I thought it would have been here. Because I think these are the feeding troughs, and over here is the water. We must be in the loading point for this. If I say unload, stop and check. I don't think we're in the trigger. Oh, hold on. Is there water in here? There is water in here. I guess out of curiosity, hold on. If I were to pull forward, does the unload message go away? Oh, it does. Okay. So it looks like this actually is a really generous trigger, which I didn't realize. So there you go. I can hit I to unload. The unload here. There we go. And it is doing it. There we go, and it's full. So, maximum capacity feeding trial suffices to feed the animals for 3 days. Alright. Although we don't have any animals yet, so how does it know? But that's okay. I guess what I'll do is I'm going to pull up here. This is kind of hard to do in the reverse view. Hang on. I'm going to pull up here, and then I'm going to back up thusly. And I'm basically going to leave, there we go, this water tanker parked right there where it can fill things up. Now, I don't know if we can unload from this water tanker into the trough without a tractor, but still, what we can do is we can just grab things at the time. Good, so I'm going to take our new haul in here and just park it in the big bin, maybe over there. Where was this parked originally? I don't remember. Oh, maybe behind us, that's where it was. So we'll put it back where we initially found the thing. That seems like a relatively okay idea. Next, the baler, which... Now, I'm trying to remember if you can bale wet hay. We may not be able to. We may either have to wait for it to dry, or we'll have to get ourselves a forager. So, I'm going to turn that off, park this bad boy here. We're going to run out in the rain. Run! Quick! Oh no, we're getting dripped on! Ah, it's terrible! And we're going to come over here to our Massey Ferguson. Hop in. We're going to bring this up. We'll point the forks down so that we're not, like, spearing people. That's going to be okay. We're going to go and get the mower over here. We're going to go cut some grass. I did check the grass field, and it does look like we have some growth. I think every seasonal fraction we get some grass growth here with seasons. I don't know if it's like maximum grass. If we waited until like late spring, maybe we'd get like more, but that's going to be okay. Come on. Look up. Thank you. And what's the fold command? Is it X? Okay. So that's going to fold this bad boy up. And behind us for drivability. And I unhooked something here. I need to go back to selecting the tractor. How do I re-grab this tool? Oh, attach. Alright, there we go. Yeah, when trying to hit Q to grab the thing behind me, I wasn't in the right position. I hadn't realized I'd detached my my front spines. Okay, so we've got that, and if I hit G, I can go back to selecting the rear tool, so that we'll be doing that. Excellent. Okay, let's go over to our grass field, which is over this way. Yes, around the farmhouse. Whoops. Let's look out the front. That'll be a little easier to drive. Excellent. And we're going to start mowing the lawn. I suspect what we'll do is we'll set up, we'll hire a helper to do that for us, probably using coarse play here. Although it might be a little trickier than normal. So we need to take a left over here. So I'm driving on the left-hand side of the road. So right over here. Excellent. And it's just a hop, skip, and a jump. We have 2 grass fields. There's 22, which is a little bit bigger, but we'll start over here with 23. That's going to be okay. Open the gate. Hop back in. Come on, open. Thank you. Just going to pull in here. Stop, and we're going to close the gate because this gate really does encroach on our grassy areas. There we go. Alright, so here's our grass field. We can see there's actual grass height going on, which is nice. Hey, the rain is going to help the grass grow a lot, which is nice. So, to line up, we're going to do something like this, I guess, and F1. So X to unfold this. And I guess we're going to have to hit V to lower it. I probably could have just hit V in the first place. Doesn't make much of a difference. Lower that. Turn it on is going to be fine. And so, if we were to just drive forward here, so hit 3 for cruise control for constant speed, and do this. I actually don't know how much grass chopping there is on the outside. Oh, no, there it is. You can see we're leaving a little trail of cut grass over here. Excellent. Okay, so since this is so far working, let's go ahead and open up course play. Field work. We'll do this. We want a couple of passes of headlands. Sure. We want to go counterclockwise because that will ensure that the device is on the outside over here. Starting location can be current position, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, and field is going to be field 23. So if we do this and show me the route, I think that's fairly reasonable. Let's go ahead and tell it to drive this course. Maybe I should have said starting point. It's going to raise everything to drive to the first waypoint, which is probably right here. Yeah, and then it's going to lower it again. That's okay, AI driver. I appreciate the effort. The question is it going to snag anything on this far end? We're going to keep a bit of an eye on it. Just at first. Oh, interesting that it's doing a little back up around the corner there. Where's it going? Is it thinking it's doing rows? No, it's just reorienting itself. A little bit odd. Alright, there we go. And there was just a real confusing corner. I think because it's a relatively sharp corner, the fact that the waypoints are red, I think that instructs, that's a hint that it's sort of like a reverse and turn around kind of instruction. You can see that at the end of each row, there's a little red and green waypoint. I think the red means stop using the tool, green is start using the tool, and there's some reversing and things. So we're probably going to see the exact same sort of situation happen maybe here because it's kind of a sharpest corner. But as long as it can do this outside pass without sort of getting stuck on any trees. Yeah, it's a bit of a reversing instruction, which is okay. I think we are relatively good and pleased over here. Alright, so it's going to back up all the way into the corner. Now, bailing all this might be a little annoying, and we'll have to do the bailing more or less manually. Oh, again, I don't know if we can bail the stuff while it's wet. Okay, there's the start. And so presumably we're going slightly onto the second headland now. And that is what's happening. Alright, it seems to me like this bad boy is going to do just fine without us babysitting it. So the question becomes, what do we do next? Well, I've parked my plow over here, and we've plowed some fields, right? Yeah, field 4 over there. 4 and 5 have both been plowed. What I'm thinking of doing is getting another AI helper to start plowing a big, ginormous field. Maybe just get it even started with just like field 9, which I think is our biggest one, and just let it go ham on that. And how's the temperature? Ground temperature's up to 7 degrees. We can plant. Oh, good. Okay. So, yeah, we're probably... Okay, we'll keep plowing with the case. I think that's going to be fine. Let's do that. Oops. Wrong button. I don't think I'm lined up right here. Yeah, this is one of those things that for some reason is easier to do in this view for me. Come on. There it is. Attach you. Excellent. Now, field number 9 is... Right. It's down this road. This is the way out of here. To the right is field number 4, and to the left over here is field 9. I don't know where the entrance to the field is. I mean, we can go through these hedges, but let's try to do it right. Looks like... Oh, there's not even a gate. No, this is just more of the road. Okay. I'm spending all my time looking left instead of... Ah, there it is. Excellent. Okay. So we're going to come through here. And, yeah, let's go ahead, sort of position ourselves. We'll open up courseplay, and we'll set up a new route. So this is going to be field 9. We're going to do... you can do this way, because that's the way we're facing, which is fine. We'll do 2 passes. There's an island here that we're going to need to make sure that you are bypassing. Hello. How do I tell you to bypass an island? Oh, there we go. Current position, bypass island, simple. That's going to be fine. And you will go this way. That's going to be okay. We're going to generate you. It's a big field. Calculating that took a while. Holy cow. And, what do I want to lock my mouse over here? This is looking okay. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to back up. And officially, just in case it makes a difference, I'm going to tell you, start at the first waypoint. Drive that. So we've got 2 AI helpers. One's cutting some grass, which won't take very long. And this one here is going to be plowing field number 9, which is a huge job. And actually, if we open up courseplay down here, 1 hour and 38 minutes of real time is what's calculated for the amount of time required to plow this field. That's what they figure it's going to take, I believe. Which is nuts. And we'll be doing that between episodes. That's one of the reasons I want to start with the smaller fields, and also why I'm doing this with an AI helper and not recording the whole thing. This is an enormous field. The time got updated there because it did spend a lot of time stopped, but I think it's going to keep ticking down. So yeah, 1.5 hours to 2 hours is probably a realistic estimation for how long it'll take. The time might go down when it starts going back and forth in these rows, because most of the, you waste a lot of time just doing these corners. So if you're going straight back and forth, it'll go a little faster. But okay, we've got this. I think we can sow in the wet. I think that's okay. Let's tab over. Oh right, the goods over here. So I want the Deutschfahr. I'm going to leave that there. It's a little dumb, but it's going to be okay. We're going to start our engine, and what we're looking for is our sower, which is going to be right over here. And we're going to go and sow field 4 and 5. I might do 1 wheat and 1 barley, just to mix it up. I don't know. So we're going to back up onto this thing. A little too much apparently, but that's okay. And then we can fill it with seeds just by lining up over here. It's got a pretty generous trigger, if I recall. Yeah, you can see it says refill sower. Effectively, what we're going is something over here, or something like that. Y to select seed. There we go. So you can see in the bottom right corner, cycling through the seeds. This, I believe, is wheat, which is going to be fine. And then R to refill the sower. And it's going to cost us money. You can see our money going down here as we refill this. Boom. Excellent. All right, so let's go over to field 4. What? turning radius in these things are crazy with the keyboard sometimes. There you go. So we spent about 1,000 pounds on seeds. Not cheap. This sower does look like something like out of some sort of like horror, like alien or dystopian sort of like Matrix style thing. Yeah, it looks terrible. But presumably some sort of, I don't know, drains it into those pipes, sort of evenly spreads it out. All right, we got that. This is the field that had a couple of missed spots, but I think it's going to be okay. I guess, you know what? I may as well do this one manually, at least for now. It's not a huge field. And, you know, I do want to limit myself a little bit as to how many AI helpers I have. In my mind, one AI helper is Briarstone and one is a Kiss for Luck. So one of us has got to do something here, so that'll be me. All right, we're more or less lined up. I don't know if I have to lower the sower first. I don't know if that... Probably. Because turning it on without lowering probably doesn't make sense. So, go and turn it on. Okay, and we can see our seed numbers going down here. I'm going to go and... Oh, this is the one that we did with the regular AI helper, as opposed to using the course play. Now I remember. So, I'm still going to use the sort of headland mechanic here, just because otherwise I'll have to, like, sort of go back and forth and probably cheat by going through the hedgerow, since it doesn't actually have collision enable. This might be a little tricksy to do the way I want. We might waste a little bit of seeds just on some of the grass. I don't know if it auto-stops seeding if you're not on a field. It shouldn't, and it probably doesn't. Now, I suspect I'm wasting a little because I'm clipping the outside. I sort of want to make sure I've got the whole thing covered, but I think I'm dropping a lot of seeds in an area that's not actually our field. Forward, come back this way, and go. So yeah, I'm sure we could be more cost efficient. So we're still on? Yeah, okay, good. But there it is. All right. Good. Look behind us. Things are definitely happening. Lovely. Oops, wrong key. I want to hit this to go back outside. And come around. Come around. Okay. This is sort of second headland now. I may not need that, but I think I will do it, and then I'll go back and forth. And again, I'm probably overlapping a bunch of stuff, taking longer, and possibly wasting extra seeds. I don't know. It does look nice all seeded, though. Now, you can get machines later. I don't know if you can get one that plows in seeds, but you can get one that cultivates in seeds, which is pretty nice. Like, you can get these big mega tools. Again, you can get much wider ones. We've got pretty weak-ass tools over here. After the first real harvest that we do, and hopefully make a lot of bucks, we'll be looking to invest in something. We probably won't be able to buy all the big tools, though. Okay, I think what we can kind of do now is start on just our row behavior. Ooh, that's a little less than ideal. I may have to go and spot cover that corner. I didn't do a very good job here. And it'll probably involve, I should probably do things like turn off the sower, turn around completely, and go back and forth. But we may turn on the AI helper, after all, just for the sake of the video. I don't know what else I would be doing with my time. So let's go straight, stop the sower, come back around. I mean, maybe I should also raise it. I don't know, but I've turned it off anyway. I'm going to sort of clip this corner a little. There's going to be a bit of overlap from before, but it's going to make things nice and straight. I'm hoping there's no problem planting a rain, but I don't think there is. So let's see if I can make this straight and, yeah, maybe backfill that little corner here that's going to be missed by me doing this. And stop and turn off the sower. And I'm just going to back up right to here, turn on the sower, and go, and then turn that off. Okay. Yeah, we'll clip the hedges a little. Shh, it's fine. Alright, you know what we're going to do? We are going to go and turn on the AI helper. So if I line up sort of like this and then hit H, what are we looking at? Looking mostly okay. I suspect right up in the distance there's going to be a little empty area, but we can go and correct that. And having the headlands, I don't think it's going to be quite as nasty as what our plowing job looked like. You can see over there, there's still a little bit of random little weeds that didn't get plowed under properly. So yeah, we'll go back and fill this. I'm assuming... wow, really wants to go forward there. Oh no, it's doing it on this side. Why would it do that? Alright, whatever. Sure. Crazy little AI helper. Do we still have some seeds in storage? Oh yeah, we do. So, well, no, all our tractors are busy. Well, okay, not the New Holland. Maybe the New Holland we could bring over here and have it haul grain to deliver. Yeah, see, it says it finished it fast. Well, it didn't really, did it? I mean, come on. Line up here. Turn that on. Oh. It's off, but not lowered. There we go. Turn on. Line up. Hit H. So now we should be okay, because I mean, this is following another helper's line. So I think we should be fine and good. Alright, let's see what else is going on. This is our harvester, which isn't doing anything. The New Holland, horsey. Right, so, baling. Do I invest? Because of the rain, you're doing this. We've got our markers on, but it's okay. Man, it still hasn't finished its headlands over here. How crazy is that job? And then here the AI is having to go through the bushes. Shush, it's fine. Maybe I'll get a cultivator. Or not a cultivator, this one, a foraging wagon. 31,000 pounds. That's a lot of money. Now, if I were to try to bale in the rain, what would it do? Would it just screw the bale up? Would it refuse to bale? What's the situation? I'm going to go and hit my shed and destroy my own building here a bunch. It's going to be okay. Back up to the baler. Let's bring it out to the grass field. At least we'll be ready for, you know, if it starts raining. Forecast is pretty miserable. Well, I think there's going to be some sun in a little bit. I think that's what we're seeing here. It's raining now, but I think there will be sun later today. Can't rain all the time. I remember hearing that in the Pro movie. Drive to the end here, because I want to get some sheeps. Sheepies! Might have scratched the paint on that guy's car, I'm not sure. Alright. Open the gate. So, we'll just stay out of the way of that guy. We'll ignore the headlands for now. We'll just look at one of these rows here. So if I were to line up and completely fail to maneuver the tractor or the trailer like I want because I can't drive trailers. Okay. Something relatively like this. So if we lower the pickup and turn on the baler, it's filling. Alright, let's go around the outside here. We may have to stay out of the way of the AI driver. Let's do this. So you can see we're scooping up this little trail, and the grass capacity counter, oops, the bale counter is going up. I think it's 75. It'll start beeping at us. But in theory, we'll get a hay bale out of this. Hey, car. Oops, I forgot to close the gate. Oh. Come on. Close. There we go. Okay. Got to be in the right trigger zone to be able to click it. Drive it through here. And so what I'll probably do between episodes is I will continue to hay bale. Oh, there you go. There's our beep, beep, beep. Oh, it's at 70% that starts. Interesting. All the wage payments. We were spending a fair amount for our AI helpers, but we need them. Otherwise, we're not going to get enough harvest into the ground, enough crops into the ground to be able to harvest. There we go, 100%. So we're just going to back up a bit because I think we overrode or overlapped a little bit of stuff. Actually, let me readjust here. I don't like, whoops, not that way. There we go, like that. Because I don't want the hay bale to be into the ground itself, into the trees. Okay, whatever. You know what? Good enough. Y to unload the baler. Excellent. And Y to close it. Turn off so it's still running. And if I move forward, yeah, we're picking up some more grass. Okay, so that completes the first headlands. Let's just move over a bit to the second one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure this guy's kind of out of the way, mostly by parking on the side here, so we're not actually at the front or back end. In a sense, the headlands don't have to be all the way around, right? They just have to be on either end where the rows would be. Is this guy stopped? What's going on? Is he confused because of where I am? Oh, no, he's moving. Okay. I think he's probably just raising and lowering the thing. Just going to move out of the way. There we go. Let me turn off the baler. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Oops, I detached the baler, which isn't what I wanted. Turn off, lift the pickup, and kill the engine. Oh, well, I can't. I was going to go and grab the hay bale. Okay, it's stuck there. I was going to go and grab the hay bale, but of course the forks are on this thing. So I'm kind of going to have to wait for this tractor to finish its job so that I can use the front forks to bring the bales in. Alright, well, you know what? This is 26 minutes into the video. This seems like a pretty good time to put in a cut. So yeah, we'll be going ahead and... Oh, I think this guy just finished his work. There's a couple of missing spots, but that's okay. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Didn't realize it was so close. Yeah, you can stop and close this. Okay, let's go. Options. Hide all this garbage. Thank you. I mean, it's not garbage. Hit G to make sure we've got the front tool selected. Oops. Down. Down that way. Might be easier to do it from the front. And that's a little tricky. And a little lower. There we go. Something like that. It's still raining like crazy. And we're just going to go ahead and spear this barrel, or this bale. Very nice. Tip up, and oops. And like that. Make sure it's, there we go, all the way down. I love the physicsness of that. Excellent. That seems to have been very successfully picked up. So we're going to go and drive it to the farm here, just to show you this aspect of the thingy. Now, what I could do, if I had a pickup truck, which I don't, I could just drop this into the back of the pickup truck. The other thing we could do is, I don't know, like if I bought the tipper trailer, I might be able to just drop things in there. I don't know how successfully, sorry dude, we could, how that would work and how we would remove it from that, I'm not sure. I might, just given the equipment that I have now, the best thing to do might just be to bring them one at a time, like this. You can actually spear two on the end of this, sort of one on each prong of your fork, and that's probably what I'll try to do. I suppose if I had, like, if we were multiplaying, we might be able to put one in the back of our little wooden cart here with our horse. But if we bring this near here, I might have to drop down. There we go, into the trigger zone. Perfect. So now we have food and water for our sheep. Which means, oops, let me go and just turn this off for now. If I go to the purchase zone here, R, I can purchase sheep. Now, I would have to pay a premium here to get these sheep delivered. If I wanted to spend the money on a livestock like trailer, I could go and bring these sheep in without that, but I don't really have the means to do it. So 32, that'll only leave us with 8 grand. But I think it's probably okay. That'll give us 6 sheep. Done. So we're paying 2,700 premium. Out of curiosity, maybe I should have checked. A livestock trailer. What would that be under? The animals category over here? Yeah, they're really expensive. I was pretty sure it was going to be a lot. And so now our sheep should be... Yeah, there we go. Sheep are in the field over here. Bah. Oh, we got a black sheep. Some white one. A red one. Ooh, interesting. So they're going to wander around, and every now and again what they'll do is they'll come in here. They'll get their water. They'll get their feed. If I go to the animal screen, so we've got 6 sheep. Health set at 80% right now. I wonder why that is. Maybe that you just buy it at that, and then it'll go up, assuming they got everything else. Cleanliness is 100%. They've got water. They've got hay grass, which means that they will be hitting 100% efficiency for maximum wool generation. And sheep just generate wool for us in this game. Cows give you a lot more because they give you manures and milk over here. And the pigs also, pigs just give you manure. You're not. Well, you can sell the animals. I think they'll breed, so we'll eventually end up with more sheep over here. With the seasons mod, that the seasons do affect when the animals breed. Oh, this one might be coming to the shed. You might be. Oh, that one as well. Oh boy, how exciting! Big old fluffy butts with the little fluffy tail. How cute! Oh, that one may have changed his mind. Oh, there we go. They're coming in. They're coming in to eat. Oh, a bit of a traffic jam, I think. Or they changed their mind. Hey, there's a golden nugget over here. Neat. There you go. There you go. Oh, I pet the sheep. Oh, so good. So good. And there we have it. So at some point we'll get some wool. At some point we'll get some sheep babies. I don't know, what season and how it'll work. Like, you get lambs in the spring? It feels kind of right. Spring lambs? Sure, that must be a thing. It's currently spring. Oh, there comes another one. There they go. There they go. Oh, it's so exciting. So we'll have to muck out these stables and everything. Are you waiting in line? Is there a queue for the feed? This guy's confused and he's going to go back. I think there might just be the one animated spot on this map for them to eat. But that's okay. I'm totally fine with this. He's going back up there. Maybe just change his mind. Maybe I'm creeping out. It's like, I can't eat while someone's watching. Oh, this was off, but the lights are still on. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll probably go through, bale up the rest of the stuff. The extra hay bales will pile up somewhere. I mean, I might just pile them up in there or something. I'm not sure. Or not? They're not hay bales. They're grass bales. Maybe in there. Now, I don't know if in this with the seasons mod, there's some special things with grass. Grass doesn't last forever. It like can rot eventually. There's all kinds of things. Oh, look at these sheep. So I'm not 100% sure what the situation is. I know that seasons makes it so that you can't just sell grass, neither loose nor baled. It has to be hay. But sheep just want to eat grass. So I'll probably work on that in between episodes. Kind of need to leave this one sort of just out of the way. I mean, I guess somewhere that's already been baled. So, like right over here. We're going to do that. I still need the forks. I could have dumped off the mower, actually, while I was over there, just to lessen the weight on this thing and maybe make it drive around a little bit faster. On the other hand, it'll give you a nice counterweight to the hay bale, because the hay bale's fairly heavy. So that is a little bit of a something to keep in mind. I'm going to come right up over here. And yeah, so I'm going to just keep baling up the grass, and I'll transfer it over to the farm. And meanwhile, the other helpers, you're doing that. And, oh, that was the other one who finished this job, is our seeding over here. So if we open up our map again to here, this field is now growing. It is not currently fertilized, so we may want to do that, but it is planted. We're going to want to plant field 5 as well. So that's going to be another priority. Actually, where we go? This way. We do have crop construction mod on, but I don't think you can play the seeds are the problem. I think it's as it's sort of getting into more growth. Yeah, I have enough seed in here. We have 67% left, so I think I can go and do field 5 right away as is here. And yeah, I'll do it with wheat as well. I think I was talking about changing, but we've got a full capacity here, so that's going to be okay. Yeah, so I will set that up in between episodes as well. Probably get a little automation of some kind. There is a fertilize and seeding kind of behavior over here like that. And field number 5, done. Starting location can be here. Headlands will be a good idea so it doesn't get stuck on anything. If there is an island, go ahead and bypass it. Calculate it, and I will go and line myself up with the start spot, because otherwise it might get a little confused about how to do it. I mean, I won't be right at it, but I want to point at the right direction, and say, at the first waypoint, just in case it matters, and get ready to go. So do that, and you're going to lower it, and get started. Wonderful stuff. Okay, wheat fields are a go. Well, thanks for watching, folks, and I will see you guys next time.